Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. First pitch moments away. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Seth Lugo. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bobby Witt Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Liner snagged at first. And up next for Chicago, Sal Freeland.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. And that misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So a man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2. Back here with my pal Singy, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Shane Baz.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. This is Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Fastball for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And next up for the Royals, Colton Cowser. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
No,
just missed. One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-2.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Stop. On to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. Two outs.
Oh. 1-1.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. Next to hit, Blake Sable. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Suarez in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Wisely fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Ian Happ up to hit.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Two down. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Wisely slings to first, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now Pete Crow Armstrong. Boz back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Willie Adames stands in. Rip towards third. Tosses to first. And they get Adames for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's C.J. Abrams now. High in the air, out to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a foul ball.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
That one missing inside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss. Remember, Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Devers throws out to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Christian Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Meadows in position. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Brett Wisely steps in for the Royals. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, safe at second. So the Royals batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Colton Cowser steps in for the Royals. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Cowser coming home. He will score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now Blake Sabol. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first in time. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong grounded out his first time. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Kansas City, on to the fourth, and here is Sal Frelick. That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Man at first. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one away. So man aboard. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. That one pushed foul. Runner on the go. In there for strike three. Throw, save. So up next, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, two down. To the right side, Wisely. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the fourth, and to the plate for Kansas City, Willie Adames. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Christian Walker. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run homer. It's 6-0. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Doubled his first time up. Outside, and that is ball 1. This one in the air right field. Tatis under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Colton Cowser steps in for the Royals. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Man aboard, and here is Devers. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now first and second with 2 outs. So up now for Kansas City, Blake Sabol, 0 for 2 in this one. That's a little bit low. Cowser on second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Down and in, moved his feet.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And that'll load the bases. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
No ball, 2 strikes.
May delivers.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, new inning getting started, and now the DH, Ian Happ. Lugo back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Fought off foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Busch, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno grounded out his first time up. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll under it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Stepping in, Parker Meadows. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error.
Waste no time there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Inside.
Just off the inside edge. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Willie Adames. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
This one in the air. Bush makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Abrams at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Royals up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And next up for the Royals, Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
The 0-1. Meadows. And that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
1 up, 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air, right field. Carroll hustling after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The throw in. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Man at second with one away. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. Outfield playing straight up now. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Bryson Stott.
Second base, Bryson Stott.
Pulls that one foul. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. The relay way up the line, and the run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Colton Cowser in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. And they add it there. It's 10-0.